Hey everyone, Mark our Gamer Dude here, and here we are at 13K! Oh wow, I'm so happy that I got that high. Alright, and to celebrate, I'm answering your questions that you sent in. So, let's get started. From Gabriel Brown's Games and Reactions. Have you played Sonic 06 or Sonic and the Secret Rings? Yes, I have played Sonic 06. It's okay for the most part. And Sonic and the Secret Rings, no I have not, though I do know a few people have played it. Alright, from John Platts. To Mark our Gamer Dude, are you excited to see the next Sonic 2 movie? Oh, the Sonic movie? Yeah, I already watched it a couple days ago with my cousins, and it was amazing! I hope you watched it because it was top tier. From Ninja Mike 45. Which is your favorite Mario sports game? By the way, congrats on reaching 13K subscribers. Thank you! My favorite Mario sports game, I would have to put it at a tie at from Mario Super Sluggers or Mario Strikers Charged. I mean, they are both amazing games to play, so I would have to say both of them, to be honest. I mean, once Battle League comes out, I'm pretty sure I'll change it, and maybe if we get a sequel to Super Sluggers maybe in the future, I'm pretty sure I'll change my mind again for both of them. So, yeah, both of those titles are great. Also, I'm excited for Battle League. Yes! Next, from Andrew Potts. To Mark our Gamer Dude, what is your opinion of each franchise represented as a fighter in Smash Bros. Ultimate from Super Mario Bros. To Kingdom Hearts? Good question. Okay, well, in my opinion, everyone is represented very well in a way. I mean, yes, there are some franchises that aren't represented well. Like, I'm surprised Kirby hasn't gotten a new fighter yet. Like, I'm surprised Sonic the Hedgehog series hasn't gotten a new fighter yet. Like, Street Fighter got Ken and Sonic the Hedgehog has gotten nothing yet. I'm surprised at that. Give a Shadow, come on! And yes, there is the whole too many swordsmen from Fire Emblem and all that. So yeah, too many Fire Emblem characters. Even though I do love the franchise, I do agree that it is an overabundance of some way characters from there. And yes, I know Mario and Pokemon has a lot of characters from their franchise. But the thing is with that, each of the characters, are represented differently. Like, all the Pokemon characters have different movesets and don't use the same weapon and all that. And same goes for the Mario characters. All the Fire Emblem characters all use swords. And yeah, there is that thing that I remember Sakurai saying that the swordsmen are super easier to implement in the Smash Brothers, so that must be the only reason why we only have swordsmen in the game instead of like Hector or what's his name, Ephraim or Silica or any of those characters who can use other weapons. But yeah, everyone is represented okay, but it could be better. No game is perfect. From Luis Machado, to Mark our Gamer Dude, what's your guilty pleasure game? Mines are Sonic 06, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Guilty pleasure. That means one that I would love to play the most, a lot. Or games that aren't that means games that aren't known well, but I will play them anyway. I do play a lot right now, currently, of Mario Golf Super Rush. I know the game has been like a little, controversial with, how little content there is and all that, and all the, add-on updates in the future. Yeah, I can understand why people wouldn't like that, but the game is okay. I still replay it from time to time when it comes to it. The same goes for like Team Sonic Racing or Mario and Sonic the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. Like, those games, they don't offer a lot, and they have some criticisms towards certain things, but I still enjoy playing them from time to time. And that's, a lot of questions from Joseph Holt. Okay, here we go. Mark our Gamer Dude, what are your favorite Mario channels on YouTube? Mine are Slick Frame, obviously, and SMG4, I also like YouTube channel as well. What inspired you to make Mario as Equestria Goes Dimensional Crisis? And what is your favorite Ask Mario episode out of episodes 1 through 16 in a movie special? And you're curious on why I have so many other franchises in my Mario as Equestria Girls comic book. Okay, a lot of answers to answer. Okay, so to the first one, I have a lot of favorite Mario-related channels, to be honest. The names even don't pop up to me. Like, there are a lot of channels like I like Game Explain, Nathaniel Bandy, I like Charia 5. Let's see, there are a lot of more Mario channels related on there. Some that made their own Mario animations and stuff. Oh man, I cannot believe I cannot place them on the top of my head, but there are a lot of Mario related channels that I love on there. So if I ever remember, I'll probably make a post, and maybe if you comment on the comment tab below and I remember some of them, I'll reply to you with the full list, but I can't remember on the top of my head. And what inspired me to make Mario's Equestria Girls? Okay, so I've always loved both the Mario and the Equestria Girls / MOP series, and I've always wanted to see those two cross over sometime, especially since some of the personalities of each character is reflect upon each other, because like say Luigi and Fluttershy, they both love animals and both are very timid and scared of things. Daisy and Rainbow Dash are both very tomboyish girls and enjoy sports and all that. So yeah, that's why I have those characters interact a lot. Like in my comic, I have Mario and Sunset, they're both like the leaders and all that. They interact very well. Daisy and Rainbow Dash, they're butting heads a lot, and it's always enjoyable to see them interact. So I just wanted to see those guys like interact, have fun, and go on adventures. Like I always wanted to see that. And since unfortunately we haven't seen that come to light in actual reality, I decided to make it on my own. What's my favorite Ask Mario episode? I believe the DK episode is episode. I don't remember if it's the DK episode is episode 16 or 15. There's so many episodes I can't remember off my head. Sorry, Sleep Frame. Yeah, the DK episode is especially my favorite because DK feels such like a fresh addition to the team. It's like he was always meant to be there. So that episode is basically my favorite. And then to your last question, well, you see, the reason on that, why I have so many other franchises to be in the comic book, like you see Marvel characters, Steven Universe, and Sonic, and other characters as well, is because this comic is a sequel to another short-lived comic that I was in the process of making, Journey Across Worlds, where all those characters will be interacting in a big crossover event, where a lot of characters and worlds will be being destroyed and all that. So that's why this comic takes place like a couple months after those events, so that's why you see these characters in here. Plus, it's a birthday party, and it wouldn't make sense for Yoshi to only invite the Equestria Girls and only the Mario characters without bringing in some other friends from other franchises anyway. It's a birthday party. You gotta invite everyone. From Sonic Gaming Kirby Fan 2005 version 2. To Mario Kart Gamer Dude, out of all the Sonic games, which one do you think is the most underrated? I personally think it's Sonic the Black Knight because the story is great and there's a lot of post-game missions. That's a good way to spend time, and the gameplay is definitely an improvement of Sacred Reigns because that gameplay that's honestly really bad. Yeah, I haven't played Sonic in the Sacred Reigns, but I've been told it's pretty bad, like really bad. The motion controls don't really do it justice. And I think maybe, yeah, Black Knight is very underrated. There are a lot of other games I think they're probably underrated, like I don't think Sonic Heroes or Sonic Fighters is underrated. People love that game. I do think maybe Sonic Battle or Sonic Chronicles is underrated. Oh no, I don't think a lot of people like that game either. Oh man, there are so many games I can list on the top of my head that are underrated. Sonic Advance? No. Sonic, not Sonic Colors, no. I think a lot of the later games before Sonic had that fresh light reboot are underrated because even though the 2010 games are like considered way too kiddie, there are a lot of games in the past where the stories were good, but it was very underrated. I think before Sonic and the Secret Reigns, there are other games like I'm pretty sure Shadow the Hedgehog is underrated. There are so many games that are underrated. Sonic Rivals, I think, or Sonic 06. Man, there are too many games I could list off. To be honest, all those games I think, in my opinion, are underrated because a lot of them were good and they were, not received well in the future, even though Sonic Rivals got a sequel in the future, and not Sonic Chronicles, unfortunately. So, a lot of those games I think are underrated as well. They are very good, could be very bad, it all depends on you, but... Oh, wait! Sonic Rush! Sonic Rush is underrated. It is very good. Sonic Rush is, amazing. Sonic Rush Adventure, amazing too. I'm surprised we haven't gotten another sequel of that either in the future. Come on, bring back Blaze, have her playable again. So, yeah, I think those games are underrated too. And sorry if I can't come up with a precise answer. There's so many Sonic games I can think of. From MEC Voices to Mario Kart Gamer Dude, what has been your favorite part so far of doing the Imposter Syndrome comic dubs? Oh, wow. Oh, wow, we're already touching on that. Okay, well, since I haven't gotten the 4th one out, and we're still waiting on issue 49 and issue 50, of course, and part 4 of Imposter Cinema, and part 4 of Imposter Cinema as well, I think my favorite part definitely has to be part 3, because that's when everything is tips over, because even though part 1 and 2 introduces the new characters Surge and Kit, I really love the 3rd one because it really opened the door to see who these guys are, because this entire time, I thought Surge and Kit were clones of Sonic and Tails. Well, they're technically clones, but they're not full-on clones. Starline didn't create them in a lab. Well, he did, but he didn't, like, create them, like actual clones. They're just people who have the powers of Sonic and Tails. So I'm glad we got some insight on that, but now there's so much backstory that we could invent on Surge and Kit, because if issue 50 ends with them going off on their own and not being with the gang, you know, being good guys, or just being anti-heroes and being on their own wherever else, I think we might get another side story series like Tangle and Whisper, where we might figure out who they are. Or maybe if Surge and Kit get, like, you know, taken in by Sonic and Tails and, like, put in, like, some private cells or whatever, maybe that might help them in their own individual series where they figure out who they are, because remember, Surge and Kit don't know who they are. They have no memory of that thanks to Starline. So right now we still don't know anything about what's going to happen in the future, because issue 4 of Imposter Syndrome and issue 49 and 50 are still not out yet. So we don't know what's going to happen, which I am very looking forward to, but it's been taking so long. Ugh, Juke cannot come any faster. So yeah, basically part 3 is my favorite part doing Imposter Syndrome, and also introducing the characters of Surge and Kit. They are very good characters. I really hope that Sega puts them and also Tango and Whisper in the mainline titles, because those 4 characters are like my favorite new characters that are just comic exclusive that I want to see in games. We have Tango and Whisper in the mobile games of Sonic Forces Speed Battle and Sonic Dash, I believe. So if they're in there, I'm pretty sure Surge and Kit can make their debuts as well, and I hope they can be playable in like any of the Sonic spin-offs or any random cameo in the thing, or even mentioned at one point. I hope, because all these combats take place after Sonic Forces. So hello, put them in the game, Sega. I know you know that we all love them. Oh yeah, and also Starline, even though it's cool for what he did to Surge and Kit. Next from Starflower. Congrats on your 13K subscribers, and here is my question. If you could learn another language or travel to another country, what would it be? Well, since I'm technically fluent, well, not really fluent in Spanish. I can't speak Spanish. I'm what to say in my life. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I think maybe I would want to learn maybe French or Japanese, maybe. And then over in our country, there are a lot on top of my head. Hawaii. What is the state of our country? Man. This is another one I can't even answer on top of my head. But for language, French, German, Japanese, and learn to speak Spanish fluently. Those are the languages I would definitely want to speak and learn. Okay, next from Brendan McMuney. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Okay, to Mario Kart Gamer Dude, if you can make up a Mario Party game, what will it be? What would be the playable characters, a type of item like a normal item, capsule, orb, or candy, some names of the items, or boards? Okay, wow, this is a very good question. Okay, if I can make a Mario Party game, I don't know what we would call it. I don't know if I know people threw around the name title Mario Party Deluxe. You know, like how all the other games like have like Deluxe in it, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Okay, if I could make up a Mario Party game, if I can make a Mario Party game, I would first have the playable roster of characters be the roster from Super Mario Party, because that was like the largest roster we ever had. And then add in Birdo, because she was in Mario Party Superstars and not Super Mario Party. And then bring in Pauline, obviously. Then maybe Boom Boom. And then, I guess, let's see, it's added in, I'm gonna bring in Kamek, because he was playable in Mario Party 9. So have him bring back in. So yeah, and that would be like the ultimate Mario Party roster. And let's see, From items, to be honest, I love all the normal items, the capsules and the orbs and the candy. It would really be hard to figure out which one would be good. Though I would take out the candy because the theme would not be a candy-related Mario Party thing. That's because in Mario Party 8, it made sense to have candy like that. You're in the festival. Festivals have candy. So I think maybe those normal items would work. You know, like double dice, triple dice, the mushroom, the golden pipe. Yeah, normal items would work. And then names of the items, yeah, again, all the items I just mentioned. And then for boards, it would be very hard to think up some boards. Maybe some related to each of the Mario casts, obviously. Like, have one related to Mario, like around the Mushroom Kingdom, or somewhere around, like Mario theme. Like a Mario theme board would be great. A Rosalina themed Mario Party board. I know that'll be great to have a Comet Observatory board. Maybe a Luigi's Mansion board. Something around Daisy Garden. That'd be great. And then obviously a Bowser one. We always get Bowser ones, so we should have one like that too. That's all I can think of. So if you have any other kind of boards that you can like think of, put it in the comments because I can like not think of anything else on top of my head right now. Next from Sunset Jaden. To you, which Equestria girl is awesome? Rainbow Dash or Sunset? To be honest, I love both of these characters. Sunset and Rainbow Dash are very good characters. I love how Sunset's character arc in the Equestria Girls movies, so her character is definitely my favorite of all the Equestria Girls. She's basically like the main focus of the thing. Before, people did not like her in the first movie, but now, ever since then, she has risen as a top tier fan favorite. So, and it does suck that we never got a full-on answer to who the human Sunset really was, even though we were supposed to get that. I remember hearing that somewhere. So yeah, and then for Rainbow Dash, I just love her personality. She was so funny and awesome. Okay, next from Don Lust DS1921. What is your least favorite Sonic game? Need I say more? Alright, moving on. From Kumaragu Surabayan. To Mark our Gamer Dude, have you thought of being a part of the Asmaro series? You mean like being a part of the show? Well, I have thought about like being like a guest star at one point, like a random pop-in or anything like that. Well, you know, like how I did a Sonic Generations review and then Mario popped out of nowhere. And thanks for embarrassing me, by the way, it's like frame. But yeah, it would be cool. I know a lot of you have been asking me to be a part of the show, but it's all up to him, all up to him and his team, not me. I'm no artist, so I can't draw anything to apply to be a part in the show. And yeah, again, it's all up to him or anything. He and his team are doing a great job with the show so far. I'm pretty sure he reached like a very high subscriber count. I can't remember what now on the top of my head. But yeah, it would be great to be part of the show. If maybe like me and a guest star or something. Again, it'll be all up to him and his team. From King of Hondis. To Mark our Gamer Dude, I'm curious. Dude, have you ever tried watching My Hero Academia? Yes, I know, I should be watching it. My cousins keep trying to get me into it. I have seen, like, a couple of them with their house sometimes, so, yeah, it's okay. I'm not a huge anime fan, so, I'm mainly just more into Pokemon, even though I don't watch the anime show that much these days anymore. But, so, yeah, it's not my cup of tea, sorry. Next from Poundic Mania. To Mark our Gamer Dude, how did you get started on your YouTube career? Actually, okay, so long story short, I got into YouTube like around 2014. I've always wanted to do like videos and show my content and stuff. Like, I remember always watching it and all that, and my cousins always saying like I should do that one day. And I'm like, yeah, I should do it one day, but I have no idea how. But then one day, around like high school, I decided to look up how. I made up my own email for my YouTube account, and then once I started to make videos with my phone and all that, I recorded all the gameplay from my Wii U and all that, and then from that point on, Mark our Gamer Dude was born. And before you ask, I have no idea how I came up with the name, to be honest. I just thought of like the most random name. Like, I love the Mario Kart series, I'm a gamer, and I'm a dude, so I guess that's the way I came up with the name. But yeah, I am so happy to be a YouTuber. I love what I've done so far. I know I don't have like a million views per day like most YouTubers out there, but I just love what I'm doing. I know pay attention. I don't pay attention to the views, even though I do love the high views of my videos sometimes. But I really love what I'm doing so far as a YouTuber. So this career/hobby is like something I will never give up on. And lastly, from Monique Mills, to Mark Gamer Dude, how did you meet Slickframe and Nintendo? And if you were with Daisy, Peach, and the Mario Bros, what would you do with them as a friend? Okay, first, I'm related to the Daisy and the Mario cast. Okay, if I was with them and be with them as a friend, I would definitely take them out for like a burger or something, or any food-related stuff, or just like do a game night maybe with the Mario Bros and even the princesses, and then maybe ask them if they could like take me go-karting sometime, even though it would be dangerous, but I just want to give it a try. But come on, if Mario and the gang ask you to play Mario Kart, do Mario Kart with them and drive race car with them, would you say no? I would not say no to that, because unless it was on Rainbow Road, because if it was on Rainbow Road or Grumble Volcano or any of the highway courses, I would say no to that, maybe. But if it was like maybe Mario Circuit or Luigi Circuit, I would definitely be okay with that. And then for Slickframe and Nintendo, okay, so I met him on Nintendo, around the time I did my first commission with her about the Mario and Equestria girls playing video games together outside of Peach's castle. You see, I've been a fan of her since like my middle school days. Every time I'm in my lunch period, I would go on my phone and see the latest updates to her comments and all that. And every time I like wondered, like, man, I wonder how to do stories like that someday. I always wanted to do that, work with her one day. And then when I was old enough and I had enough my own money to do my own thing, I wanted to have my own creation brought to life. But I could not draw to save my life. I draw horribly. So then I messaged her to see if she could draw this artwork for me, and then she said yes to that. And then a couple months later, I asked her if she can draw the first couple pages of the Mario Equestria Girls Dimensional Crisis. And she said yes to that, and I was amazed by it. So yeah, immediately when we did that, my those pages were out, and then the second or first page, or third one I believe, Slickframe commented on that, and then he was asking if he could dub that, and then I replied to him saying, oh, I already dubbed it already, and then a couple months I think later after that, on Twitter I was scrolling through Twitter one day, and then on my suggestions to follow, I see the name Slickframe, and I'm like, wait a minute, isn't that the guy who commented on Nintendo thing? And then I go to him, I follow him, and then I message him saying, hey, you're that guy who replied to my comic. And then he said, yeah. And then once we got to talking, we realized how we are connected to each other. Funny thing, I contacted Nintendo like a year before he did. And also, we both know a couple of his artists, like DJ Me. I was contacting him way before I contacted Nintendo and Slickframe as well. So we all kind of connected in a way like that. So funny thing, huh? So we all were connected in the way somehow. So yeah, I'm glad to be good friends and colleagues with those two. They're really cool people, and I love playing games with them. They do amazing work, and I can't wait to see what they do in the future. Keep up the good work, guys. You're awesome. Okay, I'm done here. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for all the updates to my comment dubs and everything I have planned for my channel. I can't wait for you all to see them. Alright, guys, thanks for the 13K subscribers. You're awesome. Love you all. Bye.